And welcome back to Music Free Gaming. It's great to have you here, and these stables are looking great. But now it's time to do a little work on the outside of this gatehouse and some of the connection from the stables into the rest of the castle. So it's definitely one of those things where it's like I'm a little bit unsure of my plan. I'm not even sure I have a plan, right? It's just I have a room. And that's about as far as I've gotten. Is this room, big and awesome and wonderful? No, it's actually kind of small. And that's the point, right? It's not supposed to be big and huge. It's supposed to be a barracks and a guard room. Okay? And so that's what we're going to be sticking out here. I think this is going to be a fairly nice little area here, and this is going to serve two purposes. Said one, we're going to have the guardhouse, barracks, and just general place for the gate guards and any messengers to sort of hang out and lounge and sleep, perhaps. And so, yeah, actually, I kind of like the idea maybe of running some bunks along here. Okay, cool. And obviously, I've got a really bare bones floor because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's hard to decorate a floor when you have no idea what the floor is going to look like. That's just not how this works, y'all. In any case, this whole area will also be sort of a defensive area, right? If somebody were to force the stables and force this door, they're going to get caught in this bottleneck of nastiness here, right? Where it's like, okay, you're going to get shot from that side, potentially get shot from this side, and yeah, the guards are going to be able to come in and catch you as you're trying to force your way through this door. So a little bit of defensiveness, but also really nice if a VIP perhaps, or like I said, messengers need to come in and get to the rest of the castle. They're right here. They can hit this checkpoint and then get admitted to the rest of the castle. Does this make any historical sense? Maybe not. Probably not. I don't know. I like this stuff, but I'm not going to claim to be a historian. I think this is going to work. So we'll set up our room here with lounge area and a little cooking area and all that stuff. We'll have a wall here, right, that just separates that lounge area from this side. Now, this is going to be it's interior. It's almost inside the walls, right? Because you got the main hallway happening here. That's exterior castle wall right there. But what I can do is coming up on the inside of this wall, right? We'll have all of this granite. I can set up bunk beds and barrels and chests or something so that we've got basic living areas kind of in here with a kind of narrow walkway right alongside of what's going on here. Okay? Does that make sense? I think this will make sense. May make more sense once I get more of it in place and kind of see what's going on. I can see it in my mind's eye. Making it happen in Minecraft is a slightly different problem. This really feels like it's going to be a lot of build, but not a lot of finish. You know what I mean? You ever have that where it's like, yes, I'm working on a build. I've been working and working and working. It's just a lot of sketching, a lot of like walls, but not a lot of details, right? That's very much the stage we're at now. I like Gemini Tay's phrase, the ugly, awkward stage. That's absolutely where all of this is. Yes, this area is looking fairly nice. This area out here, yeah, not so much. Not yet, anyway. Now, I started this project, or at least this section of it, not wanting to actually build out this room. What I wanted to do was build out some floor here, right? So you can see there's that pathway, right? This section of hallway that leads off to, that's actually the main gate of the keep over there, okay? Great. Well, that means I have a floor here, which is going to go out this way. And again, I'm just using andesite as a temporary floor. But that means I'm going to want windows right about here, okay? The windows are going to come out here, and then, look, you can look and see me. Hi, hi. Okay. Right, so that's the idea. Now, the good news is I actually have windows, right? Looking over at that tower right there, that's the same setup. I set that tower up so that it also had connections and the windows and stuff made sense with the floors within the castle, okay? So I'm going to kind of use what I've got over there as far as the size and the shape and all of that stuff over here on the inside of this castle, or this tower on this side of the castle. This all will make sense at some point in the future. But if it doesn't, yeah, no refunds. Sorry. Here is our first window, okay? This looks out across this wall so that, again, theoretically, the defenders of the castle can shoot at people who are trying to attack the wall from that side. And if we free cam outside, we can see it's kind of over here. It's really narrow and skinny here, and that's perfectly fine. And I'll be putting one more window above, okay? That's cool. Now, I'm also going to be putting some on this side. So it's like, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe right around here. I'll double check with my other tower, but we'll get some windows here that overlook the tree farm, right? Yeah, because everyone likes a window that overlooks a farm, right? Especially one that uses explosives. Best view ever. So I've got most of the windows in, at least on that side. Want to put this one in. Of course, this leads up onto the roof, which is great, right? You want to be able to have roof access for all of your happy guards to happily shoot any invaders and, again, watch the TNT explode because, you know, that's fun. But I should have maybe some form of door or entryway or something. So maybe when I come get the floor in, maybe I'll move the stairs out or have a little platform here or something to make it easier to get up onto the roof, okay? I think that's going to make a little bit more sense for this. I do kind of like the idea of having these three be open, right? Or have whatever the doors or whatever here all kind of in this general area, okay? It kind of makes a little bit of sense, perhaps, if I close my mind and imagine real hard. This might actually make a little bit of sense where, okay, all of the guards are sort of, they can come out through those windows or doors or whatever, right? They can come out through there and then all be up on the roof. I could put another one here, but I'm not entirely sure that's going to make that much difference. I kind of like them all sort of being here. So that's the idea. Some of my towers were more useful for like farms and stuff. At least this tower and some of this area, I'm going to at least line up the windows with the floors here. I might still end up blocking this off so it's not actually human usable, right? Because I'll put something in it. But at least having an idea of where everything is going to go at least keeps the window scale or the castle scale or something. At least where the windows are will make sense, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, the tower is here because I have two towers basically sitting uh, kind of connected, kind of corner to corner here. Some of this is going to be a little bit awkward. And I'm okay with that. I've spent most of my life being awkward. But it is definitely something I've got to keep in mind. That is looking pretty okay. Right, it's just as this wall continues on, is that I'll probably poke some windows and stuff in this this wall here. But as far as the tower goes, that's looking pretty all right. Okay, now I still need to bring windows along the other side and into the tower that's catty corner with. But yeah, I think this is, you see how much better this castle looks now just by adding some of these windows? Yeah, the castle is kind of austere, brutalist almost, but I think I'm liking where it's going. I think it's just going to, well, it's going to look like a building. It's not going to look like, well, what it was before, which was sort of the, not a building, like outside. Yes, outside it would be what's basically not a building. You know, I didn't go to architectural school to learn that. I didn't need to go to architectural school, which is good because I didn't go to architectural school and learn that what's not building there is outside. Okay. I know these are in fact hard terms to get the grasp on, but sometimes even a dog who needs to use the grass can understand these things. This is looking pretty good. Now, like I said, I could put another window in down here, but I'm not really excited about that. So it would, if I were to do that, it would go here. Let's take a look at this. What would this look like, right? If I were to put in another window right here, and I'm just going to leave it open for a minute. What does this look like for this little bit of castle? And I don't hate it. I don't. I think I might actually go ahead and put the window in here. I don't think I am going to do it on the other side, like over there. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave that side filled in. It just kind of feels like it should be. And I don't know what exactly is going to go in here, but I do like the idea of maybe leaving that solid, and whatever happens in this tower, I'll have this wall to work with. Okay. Now I have no idea what's going to happen in this tower. Probably something, I don't know, something fun and or deeply inappropriate. I don't know. We'll find out. But for now, let's at least put some torches in so we can keep the creepers at bay. And then sometime in the future, we'll figure out what's happening in here. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. I think that'll make a perfect face. Totally look like a face in the castle. That's what I'm going for. If your builds don't have a face in them, are you really even trying? I mean, really. I think I am trying. So we're absolutely going to go with the building face. Oh yeah, this will be great. All right. Yep. Castle face. Definitely a castle. It definitely feels like I need to be really careful to not end up with a smiley or something down there. But the windows are, I think, spaced okay. Right? I think that's all right. Coming around this side, I said it feels a little awkward. Maybe I will do two windows on this side, just given where this is. All right, well, that's fine. That's the cool thing about Minecraft, is it's not set in stone. I mean, okay, it is set in stone. This is, in fact, stone that this window is set in. But it's okay, because it's totally movable. I can move it. I have a pickaxe. That's how these things work. I didn't do a lot to the outside of this. Just added some windows. But man, it really, really steps up the game here. This is looking a lot better. And yeah, I need to deal with all of the shading and stuff, but just that little bit of detail, and this castle is looking a lot more alive than it was just an hour or so ago when I started, or a couple of hours ago when I started working on this section. Oh, the castle is looking so much better now that we've got all of the details in. And, you know, I wasn't planning on building a castle out here, but this has been so much fun, and I'm loving the way this is going. And, hey, if you love castles, accidental mega bases, you know, burgers, I don't know, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming, signing off.